Hello everyone. In my marketing presentation, I will evaluate Coca-Cola Company and its new product, Orange Vanilla Coke. This presentation will cover a brief history of Coca-Cola Company, its products, and company mission. We'll cover in detail recent marketing campaign for the new product extension line, and the presentation will talk about research before launching the product and techniques used during the product introduction. The Coca-Cola beverage was invented by pharmacist John Smith Pemberton in 1886. The formula and brand was bought in 1889 by Candler, who incorporated the Coca-Cola Company in 1892. In 1916, the company began manufacturing its famous bottle, which remains signature shape of Coca-Cola today. In 1928, Robert Woodruff, whom were the company's president at that time, led the expansion of Coca-Cola overseas when introduced the Coca-Cola to the Olympic Games for the first time. In the 1960s, the company decided to expand with new flavors Fanta, Sprite, and Fresca. In addition, it acquired the Minute Maid company, adding an entirely new line of business juices to the company. The 1980s was a time of much change and innovation at the company. The introduction of Diet Coke, which became the top low-calorie drink in the world. The company's presence worldwide was growing rapidly, and year after year, Coca-Cola found a home in more and more places in the world. Coca-Cola Company today is the world's largest beverage company with more than 500 brands and nearly 3,900 beverage choices. Company portfolio features $21 billion brands. These brands include Diet Coke, Coca-Cola Zero, Fanta, Sprite, Sunny, Vitamin Water, Powerade, Minute Maid, Simply, Gold Peak. And this is an example of multi-branding covered on page 247 in our textbook. Coca-Cola markets many different brands through which it can establish different features that appeal to different customers. Thanks to multi-branding, Coca-Cola is the #1 provider of both sparkling and still beverages. More than 1.9 billion servings of beverages are enjoyed by customers in more than 200 countries each day. Similar to other multinational companies, Coca-Cola aims to maximize their profits while maintaining a long-term sustainable growth within the beverage industry. The company's mission statement states that the company aims to refresh the world, inspire moments of optimism and happiness, and create value and make difference in the place that we live in. Um, Compared to its mission statement, the vision statement of Coca-Cola is far more detailed and finely laid down. The 6 P's in its mission statement are like 6 sacred stones that guide its everyday decisions and every aspect of its business. It describes what the company needs to do to achieve sustainable and quality growth. And the 6 P's include people, portfolio, partners, planet, profit, and productivity. Surprisingly, for the first time in more than a decade, which is entire 10 years, Coca-Cola just launched a brand new flavor, Orange Vanilla. This new flavor is available as both Classic Coke and Coke Zero. Both varieties hit the stores nationwide on February 25th, 2018, and they are available in 12-ounce cans and 20-ounce bottles. By introducing 2 types, the Classic and Coke Zero, the company is performing market targeting, which was described on page 51 and page 188 of our textbook. By doing so, they are able to target multiple segments, and in this particular case, they cover customers who care about sugar intake and health, and customers who don't care about it or just prefer the regular classic Coke. The orange vanilla flavor was also available in Coke's 12-ounce sleek cans, the tall, skinny ones, and that was only for a limited time from March through May. And this is an example of product style and design from page 226 and experimental research from page 110. The company performed an experiment as set for a limited time to see if the sleek can design will get more interest and bring more profit than the classic sized can. Coca-Cola settled on orange vanilla as the new flavor after successful tests in Canada, where several different flavors had been available for a limited time. So, for further testing proved that people were drawn to the unexpected taste of orange vanilla drink. And this is another example of experimental research, which gave the company an insight to the flavor that draws the most attention and customer satisfaction. To carefully address taste and preferences after developing the orange vanilla flavor, Coca-Cola did liking tests with American customers. So after experiencing the flavor, customers were asked to write about the product and evaluate the taste. From those tests, Coca-Cola saw an engagement with the flavor, and the results showed that customers like orange vanilla enough they would buy it in addition to other Coke beverage options. And as described and explained on page 110, this is an example of survey research where the company gathered data directly from customer experience. Kate Carpenter, brand director of Coca-Cola, said, "We wanted to bring back positive memories of carefree summer days. That's why we leaned into the orange vanilla flavor combination, which is reminiscent of the creamy orange popsicles we grew up loving, but in a classically Coke way." So, in this statement, we can notice that the Coca-Cola marketers wanted to appeal to people's values and memories. And on page 87 of our textbook, we learn about the importance of cultural environment and people's views. So by analyzing the environment and cultural values, the Coca-Cola was able to create a new product that brings back good memories and opens up an opportunity to higher sales. Coca-Cola set up marketing and media to launch during the basketball's March Madness NCAA games when Coke customers gathered. This strategic tie-in didn't stop with just media and marketing materials. During the tournament, the company aired a TV commercial on national broadcast networks, and they called it Crash. The commercial shows a Coke delivery truck racing down a city street alongside a truck full of oranges and an ice cream truck. The spot doesn't show the vehicles colliding, but it looks like they are going to crash, and before being stopped by a crossing guard. And a can of the new drink rolls towards her, and she takes a sip. While orange vanilla Coke was making a flavor splash on shelves nationwide, it was also introduced to Coke's freestyle machines. The machines provide many flavor combinations to Coke products, but most offered no orange vanilla flavor options. That changed at the height of basketball's March Madness. The orange vanilla flavor option was available exclusively to Wendy's freestyle machines through the end of March Madness and then nationwide. So getting customers stacking and drinking orange vanilla Coke and orange vanilla Coke Zero Sugar during community gatherings is reflected in the marketing and media campaign. Coca-Cola created a 360 ad campaign, which includes digital, mobile, television, and social. It all falls under social media marketing, covered on page 23 of our textbook. Today, this is the most important marketing strategy. Coca-Cola would no doubt put a lot of efforts into it. They created many social media ads that were and still are displayed on the main social platforms like Twitter or Instagram. Even not long ago, many of us might have heard about Kendall Jenner unconsciously advertising Coca-Cola. The Gossip News channel shared a few paparazzi photos of Jenner on her glamorous run for a can of soda, and the photos showed Jenner holding the can with the logo facing the photographers, and on top of it, she happened to wear a perfectly matching orange dress. Was it a coincidence? Well, the Coca-Cola denied being involved in the advertising scheme, but by being one of the world's top influencers, Kendall Jenner definitely brought more sales to the business. And this strategy is an example of opinion leader, described on page 139, where a person has a big influence on other people. Besides the social media, Coca-Cola also created out-of-home marketing customized to local markets and during regional games and the playoffs. They also above the highways we can find billboards advertising the new flavor. In less than a year, the Coca-Cola brought orange vanilla Coke to life, from concept to testing to launch. Importantly, more than half of those who sampled the new flavor said they would buy it in addition to Coca-Cola Classic or Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. So this proves that a company can be flexible. As said by a Coca-Cola team member, the launch is the latest example of us listening to what customers want and offering an array of choices that satisfy a variety of changing tastes and lifestyles, and moving quickly and taking risks to bring more drinks to market. Coca-Cola has had more success over the years than most companies can claim. With a satisfying, non-overbearing taste, Coca-Cola's new orange vanilla flavor might be a hit for most of us. The company did a good job running the campaign, but I don't think it was enough, for neither it had much impact. In my opinion, the company doesn't seem to be trying too hard with marketing. Personally, I haven't seen many commercials that will fill the internet or other media aspects. And since February, I haven't seen many people drinking orange vanilla flavor, if at all. And maybe it would have a bigger impact if it was introduced during the Super Bowl event. Since more people participate in it, it would have a bigger exposure. Or the problem might be in the flavor itself, that after all that advertising hoopla, people are not interested in it. And after evaluating Coca-Cola campaign, I can definitely say that the new product launch is not an easy job. There are so many action items that need to be taken care of before, during, and after the product launch. Once you take a closer look into the amount of work needed to perform a good campaign is enormous, and you still take a chance if it is going to work or not. I am not sure how Coca-Cola sales will perform, but as learned from page 265 in our textbook about product life cycles, Coca-Cola Orange Vanilla might be just entering the growth stage, where the sales will slowly pick up. So this is it for my evaluation campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for listening.